He doesn't like crazy noises and shit like this. But I'm doing this every day, which so like he should just get used to it. But sometimes he's just not having it. I think it's important if you have a dog to try to be clean, you know. He's like shedding crazy, so I really need to do it every day at the moment, you know. So gonna go to the canal on a walk with him and then try to skate. A little bit sore, but yeah, meet up with friends and skate and try to have like a nice day. This is a photo I took in Japan. We went to see a sumo fight. I've never really looked in like too deep into photography and stuff, but like disposable cameras and collect some stuff here and there, you know, like it's just a bunch of Polaroid stuff of like the same exact rows. This is a photo of like Joseph's surprise pro party that I organized with Tolia, and you can see him in the mirror. This is one of Remy snorting poppers. I think this photo is pretty funny. This one is really nice too. Cam, second trip we went on together, much younger as well, and I don't know, he's wearing the Beastie Boys tee and they just skated to Beastie Boys as well in the blue video, so I think it was a good one. This is a photo I took of Sonny. It's gonna be on my next board. We decided to go for stuff that would like represent home for us. That's the one. My little guy. The frames were here first, but the boards came after. Allez, viens. Allez, on y va, à la poubelle. Allez, reviens. C'est bien. Au revoir. Hey. Au revoir, bonne journée. I feed him on walks like that. Then it helps building trust and a relationship as well. Like he's really food focused, you know. Like the butcher lives in my building, and he really loves Sonny. So bonjour, merci. Allez, on y va. Au revoir, merci beaucoup, bonne journée. Pretty much gives me stuff every day, and like if it's the guy there, he feeds him behind the counter crazy loads of meat. I had to like have him like slow down at some point because it was a bit too much. Allez encore, allez, très bien, très bien. I started like training him to do parkour like that, like jumping and like standing on stuff and shit, because it builds his like confidence. So as he's like really stressed out, it really helped me out, like having him focused on like other stuff and building confidence. You see like this little noise, like if he's surprised, he doesn't like it too much. Super, allez, traverse. Moved to Paris like 8 years ago. I grew up in Lille. It's up north, it's an hour away by train. I was used to come here for skating since I was like 14. I already had like a bunch of friends. Joseph and Remy, for example, I know them since that age. So it wasn't really a crazy move to move here, you know. I was just coming closer to most of my friends, you know. It felt natural. I started skating for a skate shop in my hometown. Then it closed. Then I started to skate for another skate shop that I'm still skating for, called Zeropolis. The people at the skate shop I was skating for told me that like Vans were trying to get new people involved in France. Then I just sent footage through the skate shop, and I got a call from the TM that he was telling me that he was down, and it was like good memory I have, because like ever since I was 14, I was like, that was my dream to like be a sponsored skater and like maybe be a professional skater. Then it took a while before meeting Tolia actually and like getting on Razvet. Allez, traverse. C'est bien. It's hard to really know what you exactly want to do besides skating. I started studying. The school director at the time was like really friendly with me going on trips and shit, so it didn't slow me down too much to study. I started working at the skate shop.
Also, it was nice working at the store, and then I could still like go on trips. Then I got on Levi's, and I started to have like a really nice travel budget and stuff like this. Maybe I'm at a turning point where I should like actually try to make it happen. Then I was finally making enough to make a living, and then I moved to Paris. Everything aligned, but I've never been like waiting for things neither, you know. I've always trying to be like proactive and like do shit, and just because I want to feel like I'm doing something, you know, and it's always been like this. You gotta be grateful as well, you know, like, so I feel like being active and like not taking everything for granted is like also a way to be grateful for what you have. I know like everyone is so good at skating, and like it's a fucking hard knock life as well, you know, like if you talk about jobs and shit, like I'm lucky enough to do what I love the most for a living, you know, so like it has drawbacks, and like sometimes it's a lot of pressure, and like the pressure you put on yourself and shit, but like at the same time, yeah, you gotta be grateful. I don't know, I feel like I'm grateful, and also it's not gonna last forever. It could stop tomorrow as well, you know, like you gotta keep that in mind and stay grounded, and just trying to do your best to keep it going as long as I'm happy doing this. When it comes to pressure and stuff, like I know I've always been like my worst enemy as well for this, because I've always been the one putting the most pressure on my own shoulders, more than any of my sponsors through the years and any of the people that were like in charge of me or like taking care of me. Vas-y. Tu laisses. After Blue, I wanted to come up with something for Globe as well, because like I didn't release yet anything for them like since I switched. And then my shoe is coming out in August. I knew I wouldn't have enough time to like film a part that I would be happy with within 6 months, you know, or like even less. So we're aiming for February 25 for the release of this part. Attends, Sonny, viens là. We're not playing on this one. Oh, there's the light. Allez, traverse. Allez, 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 allez. Reviens. Super. Very good boy. I'll show you my bike, and that's the one. He's pretty good at getting in and out. Vas-y, dedans. C'est bien. Weather seems to be better as well. Banana, dates, and peanut butter. It's my go-to. I don't like to eat too much before skating. Like, I mean, sometimes I also like skate a little bit later in the day. Depends on like how busy I am with like handling some stuff for RasFit as well. It's a bit of everything, like a bit of like marketing, a bit of like TMing, brand management, commercial stuff, sometimes even like PR or like relationships with the media and like premieres or... So it's hard to put a title on it. Brand management stuff, I would say. Austin gave me a call and like was trying to see if I could help him try to bring new heads for Globe in Europe. I mentioned like a few options to him, and like wasn't considering it for myself at all, because I was really happy with the deal I had with Vans at the time. Month passed by, and like 6 months later, I was like, maybe I should give Austin a call and see what's up with Globe and like where they want to go and what could they have to offer, because I don't really see myself getting more evolution opportunities in a short to mid-term with Vans, and I was like, maybe it's time for me to consider something else. Austin was really into the idea of like bringing me on, so like we started to talk about it and see how we could make it happen. My first thing was to make sure I would feel good looking down at my feet and feeling comfortable with what I was wearing, because I wouldn't have gone for another company if I would feel bad wearing the shoes. So when I received Austin's shoes, I was like, okay, cool. I'm ready to get it going. And also the opportunity of like working on my own shoe colorways and stuff. Like, I'll show you. the most casual version of like the globe surplus. So I decided to take off like toe caps that were here as well, give it like a thinner silhouette. I had in mind that like I wanted to come up with a shoe that would almost look better skated, or like that would age well, you know. Yeah, I went for like a little like blue bleeding black leather. It's a drawing of a little angel that my friend Edward gave me as a tattoo in my back. I wanted something that would pay homage to my grandmother that killed herself like 6 months before I was born. And it's been like a big part of like my family history and like how I grew up as a person. So it was really important for me to have a little something that would like be more personal on the shoe, and it felt like it was a nice way to pay homage to her. I've been having fun like skating banks most recently, so I'm trying to skate more banks. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, and you?
Good to see you skating. How's your ankle? What's up? Good?
Yeah, chilling.
Good to see you. Yeah. Dope. That's a nice crowd. Lunch. No dinner. Oh, it's too early. I'll do something else. Oh, that was good. Should have done it. Sorry. Ready. Yes. It's always the money. No. $10 cash machine afterwards. A man of my word. Last one. Let's see how it goes with the pressure on. Right here. No! I had to do 3 in a row to get my money back. That was a good game.
I can call you make it.
No, I won't. Do you want to go for a flat ground challenge?
My bad.
Dégueulasse. That was good. Usually do just a lot of tray flips. That's all I like doing. Flat ground. Hardest? There's so many things that I can do. Flat ground, I'm not a good flat ground skater. Switch flips, I'm really bad at switch flips. I do them mob. Can show you. Ah! That was a good reality check. Let's do a nollie flip. Switch, I like to do switch trays sometimes. That's one I can do sometimes and like feel comfortable with. That's bad. Disgusting. That's it for the Swiss tray moment. I'll do one more right here. We are going to the Syrian place down my house to get some food. Allez, on sort. On va manger. Man of my word. Pretty easy, convenient, and good fresh food. There's like all the vegetables behind your back. So, and they're nice people. So yeah, I come here a lot. Eh bien, allez saute. Allez. Eh bien, elle traverse. Ouais. I used to live right there on the first floor. And what's funny is that like the part was already built, but the only thing that they left undone before COVID was the ground. So like the park was there, but there was no ground. Yeah, exactly. But Joseph was living in the same radius, so like he was able to come, and we would skate like a street sign as a flat bar during a month and a half every day. Sick. Yes. Oh no! Yes. Oui. That's my Franco. Flat ground. Straight flip. Yes, Franco. And it's over. Attention, James! Ah! Ah, tranquille. One more? Okay, alright. Disgusting. Ah! Oh non! I was going so slow. It's not that good.
As is your face.
Sorry.
All that work for nothing.
Yeah. That's how you let a friend down. Right there.
Oh no.
Putain. Be sick to arrive and like get busted or something. And just ride back home.
We're not gonna be too sore.
Right here.
Oh my double sin god.
Time for shred.
Might need to move it. Oh putain, Jeeves! Oh! What did you say? That's too short?
Flipped it.
How you clipped it?
Fuck, it's huge.
It's huge. Ah! Oh, that's it. The joke is over, guys, for me. Fries and drink, yeah. If you get the hill flip first try. Oh no! That was a good throw.
Oh, Franco.
That's cool. I really love to see people able to skate stairs like that. It's always amazing. Nice. Boom. I saved your dinner on the fake if I will or something. I don't know. I remember saving it at some point. I don't want my $10 back. Like I'm used to gamble. I like it. It really helps me turning my brain off. I got this from Phil's Bison actually, who was doing this a lot. And I don't know, it really helped. When you said like you don't need to give me the $10, like it's important for me to give it to you because otherwise I'm gonna break the power of this thing, you know, like and. But I mean, I don't know, I like it. I think it makes it fun as well. And it's also like you're betting with your friends. So like if I bet with the filmer, like I'm gonna be mad at the fact that like I didn't keep my feet on the fucking board, you know, and not the fact that like I'm giving the guy that puts a lot of effort into like filming me, like, well, deserved, you know, like he was spending all this time filming me while I wasn't like committing to the trick. So I think it's just fair.